Celtic haven't played for 2 weeks. Tonight's lineup shows one change from the 11 who started against Tirol Innsbruck in a match Celtic won 6-3. Morten Weghorst is away on international business with Denmark, and his place goes to Reggie Blinker, who was ineligible for that UEFA Cup tie. Alan Stubbs has the flu and wasn't considered. 26 today was Henrik Larsson. The Swedish striker has 2 Celtic goals to his credit so far and is showing signs of settling into his new football home. There's one change in this Motherwell team from their last game, which was 2.5 weeks ago, a 3-1 victory at Aberdeen. Since then, their 2 Austrian signings have been released, and Franz Resch is replaced by Finnish international midfielder Simo Valakari. It's a young Motherwell defence. Experienced Brian Martin has the job of holding it together. And the equally experienced Tommy Coyne will hope to pose a threat at the other end of a ground he knows well. Coyne's football travels took him to Celtic, plus numerous other clubs. The referee at Celtic Park is Kenny Clark. Celtic get this Coca-Cola Cup quarter-final started. They'll want to get over this hurdle, but they must be looking ahead and thinking that with Rangers and Hearts out in last night's matches, they have a real chance of going all the way in this competition. Henrik Larsson trying to pull the ball down. The hand signals are coming from the Celtic head coach, Wim Jansen. It's a long chase for Owen Coyle, and that's cool play by Tom Boyd, and a lovely pass too for Stefan Mai. Anchor against Christie, and Kevin Christie forced into a fairly desperate challenge on the Dutch winger, and that's the first yellow card of the match with just 90 seconds gone. He's annoyed with himself because he was pulled out of position by Blinker. Good pass from Burley. He was in the right wing-back position for Scotland last Sunday. Central midfield is his role at Celtic. Nice touch from Larsson for Blinker. Donnelly and Tom in the middle. Up goes Simon Donnelly. Stephen Woods is lost. And it's a hugely disappointing effort, that, from Phil O'Donnell. He prefers the left foot, fell to his right, with the Motherwell goalkeeper in no man's land. And Andy Tom manages to win the corner. The intervention there was from Willie Faulkner, another former Celtic player. In the middle, Andy Tom and Simon Donnelly for the Reggie Blinker corner kick. Nodded down by Tom. Couldn't really get much power on it, and it was fairly easily collected by Woods. The concern for Motherwell here, though, was the room that Tom got to get in the header. Long ball from Tom Boyd. Here's Donnelly. Well saved by Stephen Woods. It's still not safe. Off the top of the crossbar. Simon Donnelly thwarted. And at the other end, it's a defensive header from Malky Mackay, and then cleared by David Hanna. Long ball from Tom Boyd. Great control from Donnelly. Woods in the right position to block it. Back off the bar and into his hands. McMillan, it's not a good clearance. Andy Tom with Larsson on the outside, but he can go himself. In behind Denham. And Blinker. And Simon Donnelly's offside. Celtic Park erupted as the home fans thought they had the lead. It was Andy Tom who started the trouble for Motherwell with a really piercing run right at the heart of the defence. A nice cutback which went all the way through to Blinker, and his shot turned in by Donnelly, but clearly offside. Stephen Woods aiming for Willie Faulkner. It runs all the way through for Tommy Coyne. Faulkner beaten in the air by Hannah. McMillan's throw. Henrik Larsson on the counter. Reggie Blinker is peeling away. The return was aimed at Larsson, but it runs for Simon Donnelly. And again, Brian Martin was in the way. Here's Phil O'Donnell, trying to work it onto the left foot. Blinker against Christie. This is dangerous for Motherwell. And a great save from Stephen Woods. The header from Craig Barley. And the Motherwell goalkeeper was well positioned there. Reggie Blinker tried to go on the outside, then back onto the right foot. Craig Barley's header, he might feel he should have done better from that sort of range. Mickey Weir bumping into Stefan Mai, wins the free kick this time. Coyle, Faulkner, all at the edge of the area for Christie's free kick. It's won by Willie Faulkner. Owen Coyle, just too much on the Faulkner header. Otherwise that would have been a real scoring chance for Coyle. Good control from Donnelly. Lays it off simply to Reggie Blinker. Now Henrik Larsson trying to find a way past Valakari. It's a good ball for Andy Tom. Donnelly can't quite get there. Lovely move by Celtic. All that was lacking was the finishing touch. Celtic players very aware of what each other was doing there. Lovely ball from Larsson, quickly played in by Tom, and so close for Donnelly. And Greg Denham needing a couple of stitches to cut around the eye. Now Stefan Mai. Reggie Blinker forced to come all the way back to collect. Tommy Boyd has all the room he wants in which to make some forward progress. Mai for Blinker. Donnelly. Blinker again. Stefan Mai. Henrik Larsson! And Celtic have the lead. Brian Martin got there but couldn't keep the ball out of the net. And Henrik Larsson, on his 26th birthday, has scored his third goal for Celtic. Nice exchange between Blinker and Donnelly. Stefan Mai up in support. Lovely cross. And a downward header from Henrik Larsson. It was a nicely built-up move again. A quality ball in. And Brian Martin got in the way of it, but he couldn't keep it out. Foul given against Malky Mackay. The infringement against Tommy Coyne. Brian Martin heads forward for the free kick. There's Willie Faulkner. Didn't really get much contact to it at all. And away from Jonathan Gould. Celtic breaking out again. Here's Larsson against Valakari. And back from Denham to Woods. Nodded down by Owen Coyle, but not to a teammate. So it's back with Celtic again. O'Donnell finds Tom. Celtic looking slicker and slicker as the first half goes on. That return pass from Larsson was aimed for Hannah, but Stephen McMillan made his presence felt. Not too much happening for David Hannah at the moment. Eventually Craig Burley comes to collect. Now Tom, he can shoot from this sort of range. And all too late, Motherwell realised that. tried desperately to close him down, but the shot off target. Nice ball from Brian Martin to Coyne. But quickly into the tackle against Weir was Stefan Mai. Good play from him. And now he's joining the attack. The pass from Blinker. A free header for Craig Burley. And Greg Denham got in the way. Good block by the youngster. Although I'm sure Burley will feel he should have scored from that sort of position. Yet again, a lightning break by Celtic. Burley has to settle for a corner. Another quality ball in. And credit to Denham for his positioning here. Here's Donnelly. He's looked lively. Andy Tom. Good stop. Stephen Woods did very well. Quick hands. Because that cutback was fired in by Andy Tom. Again, sparky play inside the box. Good handling from Woods. Henrik Larsson looks up and sees Simon Donnelly in the middle. Goes beyond him. And Kevin Christie attempting to make the clearance. Unsuccessful. In from Retty Blinker. Still not clear for Motherwell. Andy Tom knocks it down. There really is chaos in the heart of that Motherwell defence at the moment. Cushioned on the chest of Coyle. Nice turn too. Gets him away from David Hanna. Oh, just slightly overran it there. Tommy Boyd intercepted. Mackay. Good ball through the middle for Simon Donnelly, but he was flagged offside. And that's half-time. So Henrik Larsson's goal, a header from Stefan Mai's expertly delivered cross, has given Celtic the edge at half-time. The edge on goals, because on performance they're far ahead of Motherwell and thoroughly justify their half-time lead. It's Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. Motherwell get the second half started. I'm sure there'll have been some sharp words for them from their manager Alec McLeish, because there has been barely a threat to Jonathan Gould's goal in the first half. Brian Martin looking for the Owen Coyle run. Craig Burley in control in the middle of the midfield, as has been the case right since kick-off. First time from Hanna, looking for Henrik Larsson. Holding the ball up well against the attentions of Martin. Clears at the second attempt. Now Faulkner. Controlled the ball well, but the pass wasn't right for Weir. Jostling for possession. Burley and Faulkner. Celtic's free kick taken quickly. Nice layoff from Larsson for Andy Tom. And a lovely 1-2. Good cross from Larsson. Chance for Phil O'Donnell. Here's Blinker. And Stefan Mai. Tackled well by Martin. Craig Burley's shot. Not too far away. They were queuing up in that Motherwell box. But nobody could tuck it away. Build-up was lovely on the right-hand side. Stefan Mai made his way into the box. And Martin's clearance only as far as Craig Burley. Slight miscue from Donnelly. Breaks though for Burley. First time from Andy Tom. And Henrik Larsson is onside. Great chance for Donnelly. Well blocked by Stephen Woods. Although you'd have put your money on Donnelly, making it 2 for Celtic. This was a great opportunity. Larsson kept himself onside, and Simon Donnelly could see the whites of Stephen Wood's eyes, but couldn't convert the chance. Just enough pace on the pass from Burley to find Hannah. David Hannah's continued the forward run. Larsson was waiting, cleared by Martin. One again by Hannah. Phil O'Donnell battling for it too. Now Burley. Goes one way then the other. Andy Tom. Larsson offers the return pass. Nice build-up. But Andy Tom needed to get a bit more over the shot. Set up by Larsson. The Faulkner head flick. Malky Mackay was climbing high for the clearing header, but Tommy Coyne was offside in any case. A decision he didn't rate. Two good head flicks, first from Larsson, then Blinker. Donnelly holds the ball well. Reggie Blinker and Larsson. Great chance. He bangs the post in annoyance. That could so easily have been his second. This was well held up by Donnelly, waiting for the timing of the run. Blinker made it. That could so easily have gone in the net. Away from Hannah. Faulkner under pressure from Craig Burley. Denham to Coyle, now McMillan. It was looking better for Motherwell, and Tommy Coyne almost then. Not the best of clearances from Gould. Celtic survive. Craig Burley looking for Blinker, but the offside flag was already up. Simon Donnelly may well have been the offender that time. Well, Celtic put themselves in big trouble here. Sliced off the boot of Malky Mackay. That should have been an easy clearance for Gould, and made it look difficult. Burley was looking for the return from Donnelly. Simon Donnelly has it again. It was tackling back there from Willie Faulkner. Didn't look to be an awful lot wrong with it, but free kick given. Henrik Larsson looking to get in behind the wall. Blinker's free kick. Now here's Hannah. Up was Malky Mackay. That's well kept in. And Hannah again. Denham couldn't get there. Donnelly. Too high. That was a great opportunity. Another one for Celtic's second. The cross from Hannah, going all the way through to Simon Donnelly. Really should have kept that down. It's well won by Phil O'Donnell. Larsson feeds Blinker. Early ball into the box. A chance there for Phil O'Donnell. Stephen Woods collects it. It looked difficult position from which to whip in a dangerous cross. It took a deflection, and O'Donnell almost in. Owen Coyle tried to get his toe to it, but Boyd was decisive. Denham, Coyle leaves it. Tommy Coyne tried to control it. Willie Faulkner, good ball in, but well cut out. First time effort from Owen Coyle. Good attempt. 4 goals in this competition already, including a hat-trick against Morton. And he had a flash at it, and it was a good attempt and well saved by Gould. A look of incredulity on the face of Reggie Blinker. He obviously doesn't fancy coming off. Not many people do in this sort of position, but Blinker is off. And on comes Jackie McNamara for Celtic. 4 Scotland caps, but that doesn't mean you get a regular place in the Celtic side. Celtic go looking for a second goal. Flipped on by Larsson, but away from Valakari. O'Donnell, Burley, Tom. Valakari's tackle. Simon Donnelly. Burley strikes it. Sliced off the outside of his boot. And well away from Wood's goal. The build-up was good, the build-up was patient. The shot not the best. Simo Valakari is coming off for Motherwell, and Lee McCulloch is coming on. Hannah to McNamara. David Hannah again, overdoing it. Now it's Owen Coyle. Second chance for Motherwell, this time with Faulkner. And away from Mai. Tom gives it to Larsson. Free kick given, just when it seemed as if Celtic had the advantage. Meanwhile, the linesman on that far side, Jim Dunn, has spotted something, and Kenny Clark has been notified. And a yellow card for Ian Ross. McNamara with a free kick. Willie Faulkner clears. Back with Jackie McNamara again. This time away more confidently and determinedly from Brian Martin. Here comes McNamara again. Larsson, Donnelly. Off target again. It's not been Simon Donnelly's night. Disappointed again that he hasn't added to his 5 goals this season. McNamara certainly has added something to Celtic's attacks. Nicely set up by Larsson, but leaning back, Donnelly. Chibute beaten by David Hannah. Given away by Henrik Larsson. It's getting a bit sloppy from Celtic. They've been in control for so much of this game. You get the feeling the concentration has lapsed for the moment. Mopped up by Craig Burley. Donnelly forward for Henrik Larsson. This now a real chance for the goal which could seal the tie for Celtic. Saved by Woods. Now this could be another chance, but Andy Tom wasn't expecting it. The Motherwell defence survives, and Celtic should really have had this tie killed off by now. They've had the chances, they've not been taken. Chibute fouled by Tom Boyd, and this could be interesting at the other end for Motherwell. This was a real chance for Henrik Larsson. The goalkeeper stood up well, but he really should have stuck this chance away. That's the end of the match for Andy Tom. He's trudging slowly towards the touchline. And on in his place comes Tosh McKinlay. Owen Coyle is over the free kick. Mickey Ware there too. Away from Larsson. In again from Owen Coyle. Out comes Jonathan Gould. Not totally commanding. Went through with one hand. Motherwell Motherwell staying up in numbers. Here comes Gould again. Again, he doesn't get confident hands to it. Away though from McKinley. Craig Burley with the early ball forward for Henrik Larsson. Now Lee McCullough. Lovely through ball. Tommy Coyne is onside. Great save by Gould. In a match of so few chances for Motherwell, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for Tommy Coyne. He's been putting these away for years. He did strike it well, and it's a good stop by Gould. Back to McNamara. That's well done. McNamara hits the ground, claims for a penalty. And Ian Ross is sent off. That's his second booking. So for grappling McNamara to the ground, Ian Ross, who hasn't been on too long, is now heading off. There have been frayed tempers between these two. Ross has been rattled, and he's now red-carded. Motherwell desperately want to get this upfield, and quickly. And that's time up, and Celtic are in the semi-finals of the Coca-Cola Cup. Congratulations there between Berto McLean and Wim Janssen. And there is the match winner. A first-half header from Henrik Larsson from Stefan Mai's cross, which went in off Brian Martin. That's the only goal of the game. Jonathan Gould called into action in the second half to save Motherwell's only real opportunity of the match when Tommy Coyne was through the middle, but saved well. And the Celtic fans look forward to featuring in the draw for the last four of the Coca-Cola Cup competition. Although having been in such a strong position, they'll be a trifle alarmed how their team's performance fell away. Final score at Celtic Park, Celtic 1, Motherwell 0.
We played well, especially the first half. Second half, we didn't play that good. We had a couple of chances to finish it off, but yeah, I had two myself. But I mean, yeah, if you don't do that, you give the guys the motivation to start again, to try to come back, because one goal is only one goal lead.
Was that the disappointing side of the game, that you didn't kill it off earlier on?
Yeah, I think so, because I mean, if you kill it off with 2 or 3-0, I mean, then you can take it a little bit more easy. Then you don't have to go all the time. Now I have to go all the time because, yeah, if they come through once, they maybe gonna score.
How much do you feel scoring goals is your game, and how much is it creating them as well?
I think it's 50-50. I think that I can score goals, but I can also set the goals up. So I think it's, yeah, 50-50.
Jonathan, you didn't have an awful lot to do tonight, but that was a really important second-half save.
No, it seems to have been the way, really, since I've been here. I've maybe had one save to make in the game, and it's been quite important, and that's the way it turned out tonight.
How are you enjoying your spell with Celtic? I mean, are you settling in?
Yeah, thoroughly. I mean, I think I've played 7 games now, and touch wood, it's gone quite well, and I just want to keep that run going, and if the lads can keep the run going, there'll be a success at the club.
It wasn't as fluid a performance as we've been shown of late. But, you know, you've got to give credit to Celtic. They were really up for it tonight. They were sharp, they were hungry, and they, of course, did that 50,000 crowd roaring them on, which is very helpful at times.
So for a long time you were chasing the game, and there wasn't really too much you feel that Motherwell could have done about it?
No, but we said that weather the storm, and I thought we did first half. Second half, although Larsson ran clear, which I'd need to see in the telly again. He ran clear, and Woods had a good save, who had an excellent game tonight, Stevie Woods. But for that, I thought second half we started to pass it, and as I say, Celtic got edgy. They only had that 1 goal lead, and you know, we definitely tried to have a go at them second half.
And they needed a good save from Jonathan Gould to deny Tommy Coyne.
Yeah, he had a good save at Tommy's feet. Tommy's disappointed, you know, he's saying he should have scored, but you know, that's what Gould's there for. He's there to do his job, and he also did a snapshot save from Oni Coyle. But other than that, you're right, we didn't create nearly enough chance.